stood out about the first 4 days? Like, what do you think about this team with the identity and formulating the team?
First 2 days we couldn't really hit. These last 2 days really showed me that we were physical, and we got intent coming into practice and just our whole approach. I feel like overall we got better as a football team, and I feel like each day, especially in this secondary, we have gotten better each and every day. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, and that's something that I think is a great, achievement so far. So.
What are those aspects of improvement that you've seen in the secondary the last 2 days?
Yeah. Like I said, just being physical, like Coach Fuller always say in the meetings, like we're only as physical as our secondary. Because if we got to fit blocks, if we got to snag and release and get off blocks, then all the 10 or 9 other guys can do their job. So we can't be physical if we aren't in the back end. So that's one thing that I've tried to get better at and try to tell my boys as well. So I feel like the first 4 days or these last 2 days we have done that. So.
Did you come down with the interception routine earlier on?
Yes, sir. I did.
Where's your confidence now when it comes to defending a deep ball versus 2 years ago? How much has that grown?
I'd be surprised when I see it in the air, to be honest. But I mean, I feel like that confidence is always there. Playing DB, you gotta have you gotta have that confidence. So when I see the ball in the air, in my mindset, it's my ball. So.
How's it been against these receivers and the speed they have, and you guys can speed yourself, but just these first few practices, how's that been?
Man, it's been great. I feel like as a whole, I feel like we've never went against this many deep balls in practice before. We've always had over the top guys and intermediate guys and stuff like that. But I feel like just the speed that we have is crazy. So I feel like just overall we have gotten better as a DB, and I know myself as well. Just different kick angles and just playing different guys and knowing who you're going against as well. So because I study my guys as well, because I know if I do that right now, when I get to the game, I already have a routine, what I'm looking for and stuff like that. So.
Is there a wide receiver or two that you find yourself kind of gravitating toward?
Yeah, I actually have two, Malik and Jakai. I know those two are the shiftier type guys, and I'm not knocking any other receiver. All of our receivers are great, but just me personally, who I want to go against is Jakai and Malik, and I know those two guys will make me better. And I know Iron sharpens iron, and I know that they want to go against me too. So just going into one-on-ones, releases, team, skelly, with that mindset, I know that will get both of us better. So.
You talked about confidence in defending deep balls. It feels like you look confident really in all aspects. Yep. I guess how far have you come confidence-wise from 2 years ago when you got against
A long way. But I mean, it's all a part of the process. You come in as a freshman straight out of high school, you don't really know what to expect. And of course, with me having older brothers, of course they've told me, and like I've told y'all before, it's different when you're actually in it. So just the growth and just the progress, just mentally and physically that I've grown, it's just amazing. But all glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So without him, I wouldn't have any growth. So I'm gonna shout him out number one. So
when you're going up against these receivers, what is the competition level like? Is there trash talk? Is there trash talk after practice? Is there trash talk before, during? What is that competition?
Before, during, after, we trash talk every day. Me, Malik, like it's really mainly me and Malik. Me and Jakai more. I'm more on the quiet side until you turn me up. So me and Malik know how to really kind of push my buttons, and I feel like he kind of gravitated towards that earlier on, just trying to see how he can get a reaction out of me and stuff like that. So I mean, it's football. At the end of the day, we keep football stuff on the field, and when we're off, of course, we joke about stuff as well, and we know we're getting better every day, so we have fun with it.
But at the end of the day, also a teammate.
Yeah.
You want them to be good.
Well, yeah, most definitely.
Do you give them like hints, like, hey man, I could read this a little bit, I could see what you're doing, but then that kind of hurts you in practice if you're helping.
Nah, it don't really hurt me, because it's gonna make me better at the end of the day. If I could tell them something that they can get better at, I know it's gonna get me better, because I may have seen this, but I haven't seen that before. So if I can get better at that, then I know I can become a complete cornerback, and I can see different looks and see different things, and that'll overall just make me a better player. So I wouldn't say that would harm me in any way. It don't really matter, because they're my teammate at the end of the day. And you can ask them, if I beat them on a rep, or if they beat me on a rep, I'm gonna tell them what they did that beat me. So next time when they come, they can try to look for that, and I can get better. So if I don't do that, I'm cheating my teammate. So
when you were a freshman, did a receiver do that with you? Like say, hey man, this is how I got open against you, this is what I took advantage of, or anything like that?
To be honest, when you come in as a freshman, like nobody really, like a receiver not gonna say, oh, hey, like,
Right.
like you know what I mean? They're receivers. They aren't gonna do that. But I know the DBs do.
You guys are more selfless.
Yeah, more selfless, man. Receiver ain't gonna do that. So,
I know you're often on the field same time, so you might not be seeing what Fentrell's doing on the same plays as you. How impressed have you been? Just go back and seeing him on film, and how much of a difference do you think a year under his belt here has made for Fentrell?
Oh man, Fentrell, man, I call him a technician, like, and he's quiet, but he's dangerous. So just seeing him going out there, I learned from him, and me and him learn together. After practice, we get releases in, and we just try to tell each other like different pointers and little tools that we can add in our tool belt to help each other. But man, his growth from last year is crazy. Just coming into a scheme that everybody knows we play man. You feel me? We're barely going to run zone, so everybody knows we're in man. Like there's no secret about it. So it's just the growth that I've seen from him. I know he's going to have a huge year. I know both of us are going to have a huge year, and I know we're going to continue to learn from each other.
You mentioned that Fentrell's on the quiet side. You said you're a little bit more until you get going. Who's the communicator then in the secondary?
Yeah, don't get that misconstrued. You feel me? Like I talk, I communicate. I'm just talking about I don't do all that talking, like all that trash talk. Like I play my game, and when I need to turn up, I turn up. But I'm not no loudmouth. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, hey, like you trash, you garbage. Like I'm not doing that. Like, but if you turn me up, then I'm gonna start talking, and then you really gonna hate me. So that's what I mean by I'm not a talker, but I communicate to my boys. So don't get that misconstrued. So
who's the natural, I guess, trash talker running the secondary? You have one?
Shaheem Brown. Shaheem Brown.
We good?
All right, y'all. God bless.